episode 33 of the 8-Bit Podcast. Hey, hi, hello, I'm Lily. I have a Neil, and only a Neil. Because we're the cool ones. We're the cool ones.
Yeah. It's only the cool ones, today. It's only
the cool ones that show up.
Freaking nailed it,
Anyways, hey, hi, hello. What is up?
Nothing much. How are you?
Good. Half mowed the lawn.
Good.
Got a new tank top in.
Wait, hold on. You half mowed the lawn?
Yeah, we're still having issues with our riding mower. But it's okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually looking at getting a riding mower just because we were talking about it earlier, how lazy we are. I'm extremely lazy. Like, I love taking care of my lawn, but I hate walking. So it's like, you know what? Why not get a riding mower? But it's like so freaking expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones that I've looked at.
You're really not wrong.
Yeah.
Whoa. My phone's like, hey, give me attention. And I'm like, no.
Right. It's like now all of a sudden you got stuff going on. It's like, hey, guess what? I got things I need from you right now.
And I'm like, don't care.
Right. Exactly. Like, nope. Speaking of don't care, we were just talking about last week. Remember that one time?
We talked hey, shut up.
You remember that one time? You remember it? It was so good.
So anyways, I have been waiting for this tank top.
Hey, wait. Yeah, what kind of tank top did you get? Is it game related?
Tank top, yeah. It's a World of Warcraft Alliance tank top. But it has a hole in it, so I have to send it back for a new one.
Wait.
I was so sad. I wore it, and I'm like, look at me, I got this. And then, like, I was looking, like, on the side, there's a hole. And I'm like, no!
Oh, I just kept thinking, well, that's where you put your head through, Lily. That's the whole thing. It's supposed to have that. But that's me with my stupid mentality. I'm like thinking, like, what if that's,
Yeah,
that's what I thought of.
I was super sad. I'm like, come on. I waited, like, several days for this tank top.
Yeah. How long did you get it from the Blizzard store?
Yeah. So luckily, they'll replace it. So it's not like I'm out any money, but I'm like, I really wanted this tank top.
How long did it take you to get that shirt in?
3 days.
Okay. Because remember back when Overwatch did the breast cancer awareness and they did the shirts and the skins and everything like that?
Yeah.
Apparently, when you order the shirt, back when you ordered that, like it was like months ago, people didn't get their shirts until like August or whatever. So it was like,
well, I mean,
same day type event or whatever.
Dude, you're doing like a whole robot thing.
I think it's Discord, to be honest, because Discord keeps going.
You were cutting in and out, and it was like super weird because it was like, remember when they got those T-shirts and like some people didn't get them to the beginning of a bust, and I'm like, a
bus?
A what?
Yeah, because it's happening to you too. I'm like, I keep feeling bad because I'm talking because I think you're pausing, but it's just cutting in and out.
Oh no!
Well, use the server.
What? Oh god! There it goes! There it goes!
See?
See? That's what you just said.
Oh god! Hello? Can I do this right off the?
Hello?
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 I'm gonna change it real quick.
Oh. Hello?
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 I'm gonna test this out real quick. So what's up?
What's up?
How you doing? Return the shirt. Feels bad.
Yeah, I'm super sad. That's okay.
Okay, so I think East Coast works.
East
Testing.
Coast?
Yeah.
Seaman?
Okay, well, why you gotta go right?
Hey, you.
I still want to play that game, to be honest. Feels bad.
Next time you come down.
Hey, wait, hold on. What?
No.
Okay.
So what have you been playing, Neil? Because we're just gonna skip.
I know, yeah. So I've been playing recently a lot of Spooderman. I'm playing a lot of that lately. I still have to I dabbled a little bit into Destiny 2, the new Forsaken DLC. I've gotten to.
That? Whoa. Yeah.
Did it lag out again?
It was like weird. It was like you're like and then like it was normal. Like it didn't show that you lagged, but it was like you said you're like a.
Discord is just completely screwed up. I don't know what it is.
I mean, it kind of went dolphin, just not as high pitched.
Hey, there you go. Freaking, I love dolphins. You know,
Good.
spirit
Dolphins are
animal, I
great.
guess. So the DLC from what I played is actually pretty good. It's not terrible, but again, I haven't really dived too far into it. But you know, I kind of spoiled a little bit for myself. I watched some other people stream a little bit of it. Nothing story based, but a lot of people are saying it's a very grindy game
Hasn't it
because the
always
light's like
been?
500 plus.
Oh God, Cortana! No!
Oh God. Cortana's like, yes.
She's like, oh, you want me in the podcast? And it's like, no.
Right? No, not today.
Not today, baby girl.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's always been somewhat grindy, but it's like the light level seems to be pretty easy to get, I guess. And it's like now it seems like the light level is a little bit harder to get, I think, is the reason why people are grinding the game so much. But it's now the infusion is no longer just legendary shards or legendary shards and glimmer. It's legendary shards, glimmer, and then a certain material. So you have to kind of farm material to infuse things. And the way that the infusion works, from what I understand, is that when you infuse it, the more you infuse it, the more materials it requires. I don't know if it's what like switches out different materials or things like that, but it gets harder to infuse. So if you want to gain a light level, you have to kind of farm for materials, and then you're farming for equipment that has higher light level, and it's like this constant flow of like grinding and whatnot, which is, you know, it not bad. But it's a cool aspect of the game that I think some people either really like, which I'm all for, and then some people are just like, now I got to get materials and I got to go to specific planets and get these things.
Oh God, going to another planet.
Right? Oh, God, you know,
like
freaking, you know how much gas is, you know? So, it's cool. I haven't really delved too much into it. I got a bow, which is pretty dope. So I've been using a bow a lot. But there's a lot more yeah, there's a lot more into the game that I haven't played yet, so I'm excited to play that. But Spider-Man, let me tell you right now.
Do you feel like Spider-Man?
I feel like Spider-Man. It's like they did something with the game that makes you feel like you're legit swinging through New York City or through the city or whatever. And I can't explain it. It's so good. And the story, like I kind of get the story. The thing is that I was going to say I'm not a big nerd. But it's true, I guess. Yeah, I am a nerd in another sense. But the thing is that I didn't really follow like the comic books or other things like that or the movies so much. So I don't know like 100% of things. Like I know of Dr. Octavius or Doc Ock or whatever, and whatnot. Yeah. See, like yeah, there's another thing I don't know, but like I know Mary Jane, I know things of that, like and whatnot. Yeah, but I feel like I kind of missed the boat on a lot of the backstory with the game, but besides that, it does legit make you feel like Spider-Man, and it makes me feel like I'm making my own movie sometimes when I'm just like going through the game, just flowing through the city and just like putting on my own music and having my own soundtrack to it and things like that. There's like tons of side quests. There's side quests you could do. There's random events, and the combat system in the game reminds me so much of Batman, the Arkham Knight. Exactly.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same people.
Yeah, that's true. So I mean, I guess it would make sense. But the combat system's really good. The flow of the game is really good. The story, from what I've played thus far, is really good. There's like I was gonna say a web tree or like a web of like skills you could do, which is, I mean, kind of whatever, but you can do like certain skills. Exactly. So there's skills, there's different suits you can get. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So a lot of those suits you can unlock through doing a bunch of the side quests or research labs and whatnot and things like that. So it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I would recommend it if you haven't played it.
It is on my list.
Yeah.
There's Tiff.
Hey. What have you been playing?
I'll give you a guess. Hello Kitty Cruisers, obviously.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That game. How is that?
It's actually garbage.
Yeah. God dang. Yep.
I was kind of excited because I was like, "Oh my god, Hello Kitty!" and then I was like, "Aw."
Yeah.
But no, I've been playing WoW.
Yeah.
I just started leveling my hunter with my itty bitty little tiny frog because Mini Hopper is the best hopper.
Yeah. Perfect. Very nice. Did you get any new mounts?
I'm trying to think. I have so many. Yes, I did actually. I think I got 2 new mounts and I got like 3 new toys while we were killing rares.
Yeah, there you go. Freaking nice. Are those like super rare?
I think it's like a 2% drop, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. What's I think we've asked this before, but what's like the rarest one that you have out of your collection?
Like, are we talking mounts or are we talking pets?
The mounts. Let's talk about the mounts.
Oh my god. The rarest mount I have. Man. I mean, I really want to say it's probably gonna be the Grove Warden. I don't see a lot of those. I honestly don't know. Because the Grove Warden was like you can't get it anymore because it was from a dungeon, or no, a raid. It was kind of like
really?
the pretty purple hawk that I have too. Like, you defeated this thing, the final boss in Legion, and it gave you a mount. And then when the next expansion comes out, the mount goes away.
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to say, because it's either that, or it's going to be like Invincible from ICC, or Mimiron's head from Ulduar. It's not one of those, because those two have like a stupid tiny drop rate on top of it's like an hour-long dungeon even solo because of stupid scenes and oh no, listen to my whole life story. And it's like, why?
It's like, I just want the mount, please.
I just want to get to the final boss so I can kill them, please.
Right. There you go. The thing is that I honestly haven't touched World of Warcraft in a hot minute just because I've been kind of like really engrossed into Spider-Man and Destiny, but I'm still working on my my Horde mage. I had to really emphasize Horde because
of how I spell it.
Yeah. Bless you, right?
Bless you.
Bless you.
We all say bless you.
He's like, what happened? Was it that loud? Did you hear that? That would have been me like, yo, did you hear that? I'm dying.
I think I got a heart attack.
I'm dead. But yeah, I haven't touched World of Warcraft in a hot minute. I just got charged the $15. Like, you've authorized the payment to Blizzard. I'm like, you got me again for another month. I'm like, okay.
You got me.
You got me again, Blizzard. You sneaky snakes you. So, maybe this weekend I'll probably get into some WoW and get some levels in or something.
Yeah, totally. And then you can play.
Yeah.
You can make an alliance character and play with me.
Well, the thing is that I need to make an alliance character.
Sorry.
because God bless, what happened? No, some barking spiders?
I got cold.
You got cold? Yeah. The hell's that? You got cold again?
Just keep talking. Just ignore me.
Alright, got it. Yeah, so World of Warcraft, I want to get back into it, but I suck. Spider-Man is too good. I literally spent, God, I don't want to talk about Spider-Man again, but I'm going to. I spent so much time just flying through the city, or like flying. I could be like, excuse me, you don't fly as Spider-Man. It's like, okay. You swing. It's like, okay, yeah. I've been swinging through the city for so long. The Spooderman is so good. Listen, the thing is, I do pay attention. I'm just not addressing it. Tiff. Nailed it. Just had to address that real quick. But I want to talk about something else. It's terrible.
What would be terrible?
Okay, so. Okay. How do I transition to this? This is going to be something that might be, I mean, it's not, I guess it won't trigger anybody, but it's very disturbing. But it's also very Twitch related too. So,
hey guys, remember the last stream when I shit myself? Yeah, hey Neil, what's your story?
Never trust a fart. Listen, there's one time it's all over the walls. Dude, I couldn't control it. Just kidding. What?
There's the transition for you.
Yep. Okay. And there it is. Like, thank you, Lily. Okay. So do you know? I mean, you know of Dr. Disrespect, right?
Yeah.
The streamer. Okay. So apparently, yesterday and the day before, there has been someone. I don't know if it's the same person or multiple people that has shot at his home. And
yeah,
yesterday,
I saw that.
Yeah, so yesterday someone actually hit the house and broke an upstairs window, and he had to end stream and whatnot. And to me, it's insane that I don't know if it's necessarily he's targeting, if it's just a random occurrence that it's, just a random house, or if it's just the same house because it's some random person that doesn't even know him, or if it's because they know who he is as a person and they know his stream or whatever. And if that's the case, we live in such a scary time in a scary world. The fact that people can get that information and use that and do things like that and get away with it. And it's horrifying because, the recent events that happened in Jacksonville, which is obviously very terrible, and things like that. And now it's happening to people that are streaming, that people that know their address and know where they live, and they have these firearms to do things. And he has a pregnant wife, he has a kid. I mean, could you imagine like one of them being upstairs in the room and the house getting shot? And I'm assuming he lives in a nicer neighborhood. He just apparently he just moved and everything like that. And it's insane that people can do things like that.
Well, I mean, you heard about the shooting at that Madden tournament, right?
Yeah, the Jacksonville one. Yeah.
Oh, God, that was Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Well, see how much I pay attention to location?
Yeah.
This is what happens. Just because my town has been in the news for, like, some really, really horrible shit.
Yeah.
I quickly look, and if I don't see my town name, it doesn't affect me. Like, where it is, and then I don't remember where it is, but, like, I'll read it, and I'll be like, oh, no, that's awful. That's terrible.
Yeah.
But when I hear my town and see my town, I'm like... Great.
Just another day,
as far as I'm aware, like, this town has never been in the news for anything good. It's always something really bad.
Oh, you mean for like Jacksonville, like Jacksonville, Florida?
No, the town I live.
Oh, yeah.
Like whenever it makes national news, it's never anything good.
Yeah. It's like man rescues cat from a burning tree. I'm like, no. Man chops down the tree and then, well, I'm just not going to go past that.
Man chops down tree and then cat lost all of its 9 lives.
Right.
As it hit 8 branches and then fell to the floor.
Right. But yeah, so it's very disturbing. And the going back to the Jacksonville event and everything like that, there was no security. From what I understand is that there was no security. It was kind of like just a tournament that was streamed on Twitch, and some dude just walks in, apparently got kicked out, early in the tournament, and just decided I'm going to come in there and shoot people. And it blows my mind that's the thing. And there was a clip on not Twitter, on Reddit, and I saw the clip, and it's extremely horrifying. Because you see the two people, you see them, and you do see like a light like a laser pointer or whatever, like a point go to a chest of the person on one of the people, and it just like snaps onto them, and then it cuts. Right when it cuts, you hear shots and you hear voices and you hear you hear the things and whatnot. It's very, it made me feel very sad and empty. I'm like, I don't know how to feel with it, you know? And it's crazy because, you know, you kind of you're desensitized in like video games about killing and things like that. And I don't want to relate it to, oh, it's just a game or whatever. Like you can't do that, but that's something about that. I mean, obviously someone lost their lives. Two people lost their lives that I know of, and probably more, but it's just insane because of
Got him.
just a random event. Did you get a fly?
I did.
Got it. Nice.
Sorry.
No, you're good. But then that on top of the Dr. Disrespect thing about someone just knowing where he lives and shooting his house, it makes me very worried about conventions and things like that. Is it dead or is it still alive?
I think it's the Terminator.
God bless.
Nailed it. We had a Terminator fly at work.
Yeah.
And here, like, I hit it like 5 times, like hands down. It landed on the floor and it was dead. Like I kicked it around and it didn't move. And then when I would look back, it was alive and it was just gone. Yeah. And I would hit it again and I would kill it, and then it would just come back. And I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. There you go.
It's terrible. I don't mean to make light of your topic. I really don't.
No. You're good. You're good.
But no, I hit that thing like 3 times. Sorry.
Yeah.
And it would still come back.
It was like, I will not die today.
I'll be back.
You're right. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. But yeah, it was just insane. And like, after the whole doc thing, Twitch had tweeted out about how like their events are gonna be upped in security and things like that. So, you know, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm hoping that they kind of follow up and they take everything like with high precaution, and they do all the things to make sure things like that never happen again.
See, that's why I'm always like kind of nervous when I tell people here that I stream.
Yeah.
It's like nothing from staying, you know, after we close and like following me home and be like, this is where this bitch lives, and then takes all the rage out on me. And do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Hey, my computer just like, oh my god, hello? Hello? Am I back?
Yeah, I think you're back.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hang up the phone now.
Okay, bye.
Hello?
Hi.
My computer froze. Like, just everything froze.
Yeah, because I think it's Sloppy. It blames Sloppy.
Donating all them bits.
Right? Effing Slop. Listen, dude is back. I was like, it's just all I heard was like, you did something about like, oh, well, I don't want to tell people where I stream because they would, and then it just stopped and it froze. I'm like, what? And then I waited. That was like the awkward pause. I'm like, so am I supposed to say something like what? Or is it just a random lag or whatever? So
yeah, I finished my sentence.
Oh, rip.
And then I was like, there was a silence, and I'm like, hello, Anil?
Hello? Yeah, what's up? I said, I was like, hello? And I went back to the tab and it just a spinning wheel. I'm like, oh god, is my internet dying?
Oh god.
Yeah. So I was like, oh god, I'm dead.
Okay, so I'm here. I'm back.
Yeah.
So anyways, the rest of that story was, I don't want them to be like, you know, staying behind, you know, following me home and being like, well, this bitch lives here, so.
Yeah. That's the reason why I don't tell people where I work. I mean, not that they're gonna do anything that I stream. Like, they know that I stream, but they don't know my handle. I'm very personal when it comes to it. Like, obviously my IRL friends, they know, and they'll come in every so often, but I like to keep it kind of a little bit separated in a sense. So
you gotta keep them separated.
Exactly. You know. But it's a scary world that we live in. The fact that, you know, people are willing to do things like this, and they have no morality with it, and they're just like, you know what, I'm gonna go out there and do the thing, you know. So it's insane. Sloppy,
It really is.
if Sloppy crashes your computer one more time, can we ban him? Actually, technically I could ban Sloppy right now.
No.
I wouldn't do it though. Yeah, you're right. I
That
wouldn't
was
do
just
it.
see, like now I like just want to keep talking and like keep having you talk. It's like no, but let's get. That
Huh?
was just what? Oh my god! Did it
Yeah.
happen again? Hello?
No. Hello?
What? Hi.
You still here?
No. Yes.
Hello?
Hi.
Lily, hello?
Seriously.
Oh
dude.
God. Seriously. I used to
You
do that
just
all the time
answered
to
me.
everybody on like Xbox back in the day. I'm like, hello? Hello? Like, yeah, no, we can hear you. Hello? I'm like, all right. Freaking I know you're an idiot. I'm like, wow, dude, that's rude. Like, oh, yeah, I can hear you. Stupid. So, yeah, interesting. Is there anything, any games that you're looking forward to, by the way?
Well, Soul Calibur's coming out here very shortly, and I'm looking forward to that because they just announced Cervantes, the pirate.
Snap. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. But I'm still an Ivy girl.
The thing is that
something about that whip sword. You know, just
ooh, there you go. Get it.
get good.
Yeah. Have you checked out the new Tomb Raider? What is it called?
Yes. Yeah. Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
It's on my list of games to play. Like I have a very extensive list right now of games that I need to play.
Yeah.
But you know, WoW's taking over.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. You know what? It's not bad. Well, it's pretty good.
WoW is pretty good, especially the new raid got released. I haven't played it yet, but I saw like bits and pieces from it. And
Ooh, really?
Holy shit. It's so intense that legitimately Blizzard had to nerf it before they released it in the EU.
Really?
I'm dead serious.
Why? So what did they nerf?
The damage this one person dealt, I believe, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like the thing I saw is this one fight is they were fighting a boss, and at the exact same time, the boss threw out fire, set down arcane turrets that just spun around like super duper fast, and then like a whole bunch of like poison looking shit exploded everywhere. And I'm like, I'm just watching everybody's health drop, and I'm like, this is horrible. What is happening?
Yeah. Healer's just like, the shields can take Namada, Captain. It's like, I can't do it.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh man.
that's
that just horrified me.
so it's the raid, right? It's the new raid.
Yeah, Uldir. Every time I hear of it, I think of Ulduar, and like my brain's like, this isn't Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah. So raid fashion, like, how many people can go into a raid?
25 is the most now.
Yeah.
Used to be 40.
Is there a certain meta that people run with a raid, like a certain amount of healers, a certain amount of tanks, a certain amount of DPS?
What we usually do for 10 man is 226. 25 that I've done has been 2 tanks, 4 healers, give or take, depending on the healer, and then the rest is DPS. And we kind of switch it between half range, half melee.
Yeah.
At least that's what we did. I don't know what everybody else does, but
interesting. Will you be streaming said raid soon? Or is it one of those things where you kind of want to do the raid on your own, focus on that?
What I think I want to do is I want to wait until LFR opens up.
Yeah.
Looking for raid and then give it a try. Because they dumb down a lot of stuff for looking for raid, and I just kind of want to. I just want to experience it. I don't want to. I don't want to like really do it.
Yeah. Like the thing is that I wish I knew more about Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's just like a bunch of just mechanics. Like it's raid mechanics. So it's like, the boss does a certain thing and you evade, and everything like that. So I wish I knew more about raiding and things like that. And I had a character that I really knew to the point that I could be, ready to do a raid. But it just seems like there's so much involvement with it. Even though like I have played like Destiny raids, and I don't want to like compare it to that, but it's like a dumbed down version of that, where it's like you got to fight a certain amount of bosses until you get to the end boss and things like that. But
Mm-hmm.
um, maybe one day I will be part of a raid in World of Warcraft.
See,
I just need to.
what I liked in Legion at the end, when I was like really high geared and stuff, was I could ignore mechanics.
Oh yeah,
So after like a year or so of getting in that mentality, I started doing BFA stuff, and I was doing that exact same stuff.
oh
I'm
god,
like, I'm invincible, nothing can touch me. And yeah, you know how many times I died?
yeah, a lot.
So many.
Yeah.
Because my mentality was, oh, nothing can hurt me. I got
Hmm.
this. I'm a big burr.
There you go. I'm a big burr. Ain't nobody gonna kill me today. I don't know why I go southern with that, but
I don't know, but now I'm a hunter with an itty bitty little tiny frog.
yeah. I want to check out Hunters. I think that was one of my main characters when I did play, was I was trying to level up a hunter. Hunters are pretty cool. I like long distance damage, but then also like tanking. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm very confused on what I want through World of Warcraft.
That's when
Yeah,
you
no.
play a hunter, because technically you can take and your range DPS.
Yeah. With your pet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yup. Yup.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because right now, the Ankylosaurs and Zuldazar are really good tanks.
Yeah.
I don't have one, but thinking about getting one though. Just have to get the Zuldazar and then find one and then be like, love me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just kind of too much work.
Yeah. F it. F it. So what else? What else has been going on?
Uh, I just got a lot more pun pets from my hunter.
Ooh, there you go.
My favorite one so far is there's a rare called Nevermore, and it's a raven, and I called it Quoth.
Hey, there
So
you go.
it's Quoth
Perfect.
the Raven, Nevermore.
Freaking nailed it. Um,
Oh
hold on.
man. What? I didn't freeze. I'm looking. I'm looking.
Is
I'm
it?
paying attention now.
Yup. Nailed it. Um, so the Black Ops BR thing was out. Blackout.
Yeah, did you get to play it?
I didn't. I don't know if it was for like if you had to pre-order it or whatever, or if it was like an open beta.
Oh, that's definitely.
Oh god.
I'm okay.
You dying?
Maybe.
I mean, aren't we all really?
Yes.
But it was out in PS4, and I saw a couple people. Like, obviously, I watched people stream it. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but it looks kind of cool. It's got helicopters. It's got wingsuits. You
I
can
don't know
wingsuit
how
off of
I
high
feel
things.
about it.
Yeah, I don't. It has like the Call of Duty like feel to it, like the gun sounds and the gun mechanics and everything like that. But it's one of those things that it feels so awkward and like it's like kind of cringy. You're just like, it's like I know that they're trying. At least they're trying, it makes gun noises and things explode.
I
Yeah,
make gun
so
noises, and if I had enough C4, I could make anything explode.
yeah. Oh god, I just was like, she's trusting a fart. Listen.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think I scratched myself or something.
Oh
I
god.
don't know. It's okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
randomly just start bleeding.
Well,
You know?
I mean, yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. What? What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Oh,
Really?
oh.
Nothing. Hey, would you freaking? Are you? So you're not gonna get it? Are you
Oh
gonna check
no,
it?
I want you to wait. What?
Are you gonna check out? Are you gonna check out the PC version when it comes out? I think it comes out in like 2 days.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll probably download it.
I like World War II, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like that I have to play with other people all the time.
Wait, you want to or you don't?
I don't.
Yeah.
I like the campaigns.
Oh yeah.
That's why I play Call of Duty, is because, you know, back in my day, that was all you had.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, here we go. Here's some online stuff for you." And we're all like, "Yeah."
Yeah. I don't know. It still blows my mind that they're not going to do a campaign. They're just going to do multiplayer and BR.
Well, I mean, technically, PUBG doesn't have a storyline, and Fortnite doesn't have a storyline, and Battle
True.
Royale doesn't have a storyline. So why
But I
should
mean,
they have a storyline?
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like those are like standalone games where they originated from BR. It's like when you think of Call of Duty, you think of
Think of
a
killing people in a
yeah,
story.
right. I mean, you think of like a campaign, and then you think of the multiplayer. You know, I guess you don't really think about the BR, but I don't know. I highly doubt. I did play the demo when Black Ops came out on PC. I played a little bit, and it was pretty good. It was cool. It doesn't make me want to get it though, and I'm probably gonna play the BR when it comes out. I think this weekend, and I'll check it out. But it doesn't warrant me getting the actual game again.
Yeah, like I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, it's an interesting. I don't know. I want to say it's an interesting game, but it's not. Another game that came out with its beta is the Battlefield. It was Battlefield 5.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of nowhere, like, you haven't heard shit about Battlefield, like, at all. Like,
Yeah.
there's like, here's Battlefield 5. It's World War II. There's a woman who's just missing an arm, and everybody's throwing a fit. And then after that, got real quiet. And I was
Right.
like, man, what's going on with Battlefield? Like, I'm hearing about Red Dead Redemption and Call of Duty and all this other shit. And then, like, out of nowhere, it's like Battlefield 5. And it's like,
Right.
what is happening?
It's like some dude just like kicked down the door with sparkles. Battlefield 5, America. Yeah. Wait, what?
Just, like, throws the glitter in your face.
Right, exactly.
Battlefield 5.
Right.
Oh, God.
Yo, it's like
It's in
glitters
my eye.
everywhere.
My eye.
Right. It's the worst thing to have. Why would you do that? Battlefield 5. I haven't downloaded it yet. If I were to pick the BR versions of either Battlefield or Call of Duty, I'd be more interested in Battlefield than Call of Duty if I had to pick. Just because I do like Battlefield over Call of Duty.
Doesn't 5 actually have a campaign?
I think so, yeah.
I might play Battlefield
Probably.
this year.
Yeah.
That's a sad thing, too, to be like this year, because, you know, next year they're gonna be like, Battlefield 6, watch us suck dicks.
Great.
Hey, that rhymed.
Freaking nailed it. Did you know what today is?
September 12th?
Freaking it's National Video Games Day. How do we not know that?
Yay, video games.
Yay.
There's a day off for them. Woo!
Oh,
Video games. Fuck
someone, yeah, exactly. Someone of my friends that says, "Oh, it's hashtag National Video Games Day," and then has a gif like, "I'm doing my part" at the Stormtroopers little gif thing. I thought that was funny. I guess it's out of context. I didn't get how to be there.
A little bit.
F it. Also, apparently, iPhone just released a new phone, or their specs of a new phone. Do you want to know the prices for this phone?
I'm gonna go out on a limb. And
Okay.
say,
Huh? What? Did you pause? What happened?
you can't hear him?
Was it clapping?
It's not clapping.
What? Hold on. I don't know what else that is.
It's no. Anyways, I want to say like $1,200 probably. That seems about decent for an Apple product.
Okay. Okay. You'd be in the price range for a 256 iPhone XS. Apparently it's called a XS mess, maybe iPhone XS Max. Or maybe it's 10s. Maybe it's a 10s. Maybe that's what it is. I'm assuming that's what it is. iPhone 10s Max has some max prices. Wow, see what they did there? Okay, so for 256 gig, it's $1,249 retail price. For a 64 gig, it is $1,099 for 64. And then if you want to go big dick, if you like to take photos, you like to take videos, and you feel like you need the extra space, for 512 gigabytes, it'll get you the new iPhone for $1,449. Okay, yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna lose my lunch.
Yeah.
Well, dinner, whatever food
Yeah.
I ate. I ate food.
And so they have other options on there too. Apparently, that's the max version, so that's the bigger version apparently. But they have the iPhone 10s, the iPhone 10s Max, and the iPhone 10R. I'm just gonna replace the X with the 10 because it just sounds stupid if I say
10R.
XS. Yeah, 10R.
Once you're broody.
Exactly.
I'm totally cool with my Pixel. Well, Pixel
You know what?
2.
Yeah, but see, okay, so like my thing about the Pixel, right, is have you ever tried to use an external mic with it?
Yes.
Does it work on yours? Maybe it's
Yes.
maybe it's a thing that works with yours. With my phone, the Google Pixel XL, the one that I have, apparently it's the first generation or whatever generation of it. It doesn't work. Like if I plug anything into my headphone jack that has like a little like speaker onto it, it doesn't work. It uses the phone microphone, but doesn't use the headset. Maybe it's the specific one that I have doesn't work with this one.
Because I can use the ones that have it on it, and then I can I can use the Bluetooth ones. Those work.
I'm thinking because I think the Bluetooth will work on mine for sure. So I'm thinking about investing in some Bluetooth headphones.
I feel like I sounded high for like a second because I'm like, dude, I got that one that works.
He's got that one that works now, and it's like pretty good. It's pretty good, you know.
I realized like as soon as I was doing it, I realized how I heard it, and I'm like, oh.
I'm like, oh yeah, you're great, yep. But yeah, just it's interesting how much phones are these days. And back in my day,
my phones were only $800.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, damn, that's actually a cool keyboard. I'm like getting distracted with stuff.
It's okay.
Freaking wow.
So Nintendo's online gaming thing launched this month.
Oh yeah. How's that?
I don't know. We're not getting it because we don't have friends.
Yeah. So what does that entail again?
So basically, all past games and future games for the Switch. Okay, this is important. For the Switch, that let you play online. You now have to get the Nintendo Play to whatever in order to play online now. But it's $20 a year, like I said. I think like 2-3 podcasts ago, whatever. But this is actually, it's kind of cool in a way. Like, it sucks that you now have to have a paid subscription to play with your friends. It's kind of stupid, but it gives you online access to all the games, past and future, that have online capabilities. It also gives you access to a whole bunch of NES games that they keep adding to. So, like, it's just an ever-extending library. There's talks that they're going to go, like, NES 60 or SNES 64, stuff like that.
Right.
Which I think would be really dope. They also let you save online for easy access. So, like, if you have to switch switches, you'll have access to your save. So I think that's pretty cool. And there's also an app that you can connect to your Nintendo account, and you'll have access to some stuff there too.
Dang. So that's that's pretty worth. That's how much is it?
Right, $20 a year.
$20 yo, that is definitely worth.
I kind of want to try it out for like a month before I like commit to a year, but
I mean, yeah, $20 for a whole year isn't like. I mean, it's not bad at all, especially with the things that they're adding to it and all the things that you could do to it. You know, it's like that's insane. That's really good on them because what is it for like a PlayStation? Like for PlayStation and Xbox, is it like $60 a year or something like that?
Yeah. Well, another
like,
really cool thing about it too is they'll let you connect up to 7 family members to one account, so they'll all have the Nintendo Play. It's a special rate. I don't think it's $20. I think it's like a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for 7 people,
yeah, that's pretty good.
Can't really go wrong with that.
I mean, let's be honest. Do we really know 7 people that have a Nintendo Switch?
I mean, if you count people I've sold the Switch to, I know hundreds.
Yeah. I mean, true. That's pretty good. Dang. See, like, I feel like more companies need to go that route and kind of like, if we're gonna give a subscription, instead of it just being, and I think they've definitely implemented that with like Xbox and PlayStation Plus, where they give you like free games a month. Each month you can get certain games you can download. But the thing that sucks is that you're required to consistently have that. Because I got rid of PlayStation Plus and I got rid of my Xbox Live. Just because I don't really play multiplayer stuff on my consoles anymore. It's usually, if I do play, it's mainly like story-driven stuff.
Oh, and see, so like, you know what I do? So friends are like, "Hey, I want to play with you on your insert system here." I'll be like, "That's cool. Pay for me to play online, and I will happily play with you." And
there you
they
go.
usually pay for online time so they can play with me. And then they just kind of disappear, and I'm like, well, that's your money wasted, not mine.
Right, exactly. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's why I like PC. I mean, yeah, it's like a monthly fee of like, I don't know, $60. But that $60 gives me almost every game accessible, you know?
Right.
Movies, YouTube, like a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's much more. You can do a lot more on a PC than you can do a console. You know, I remember when freaking the PlayStation 3, I think, had like web capabilities. You can actually surf the web through your PS3, and it blew my mind. I think you do it on your PSP at one point too, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Like that.
The DS.
Dang, really?
Yeah, I have to look at this because this one has it.
Yeah.
Which DS are you? Okay, so yeah, this was the DS before the I. They had... Oh, no, it had to have been the DSi because it had a camera and it let you go online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it had an internet browser too. Sorry, I've had like so many Nintendo systems.
Yeah. You know what? F it. The thing is, like, I never really, like, the only really Nintendo system that I ever really owned was the NES. That was the only thing that, technically, I didn't even own it. That was my family's.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped. I didn't play console for the longest time until I think Sega Genesis. That's when I really got into gaming and things like that.
I get you. Yeah, I still have my first DS Lite because had a custom Hello Kitty skin for it.
Ooh, there you go.
And it stopped being worth money. So I'm
Get
like,
it?
I'll
you know
just
what?
keep it.
Yeah. But yeah, good thing on Nintendo. That's pretty dope. Sounds like you can get a lot of things, especially that you can even download an app on your phone and do stuff that way as well. Super cool.
So speaking of the Switch, the Diablo 3 is coming out for the Switch, and they're adding some really cool things to it that almost make me want to get it.
Really?
Yeah. You get a transmog set that lets you play as Ganondorf.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
No, you get a really cool Triforce themed frame for your character. You know, like how like mine's the rainbow. Yeah, it's dope Triforce with like 3 it's green, red, and blue circles underneath for like rupees. And then you also get a Kuko pet, the chicken, that if you kick enough of, they just kind of kill you.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god, I'm really excited about that. And it's like, what?
No, go ahead.
I don't remember now.
I was gonna say you have a Switch, but I already know you already have a Switch.
Yeah.
Dang.
They're coming out. Oh my god, they're coming out with one specifically for Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, it is. One Joy-Con's
cool.
brown for Eevee, the other one's like a pale yellow for Pikachu. On the front of it, it's like brown with like a little Eevee and a little Pikachu.
Hey, there you go.
Oh my god,
it's so good.
Cute.
It's so cute. Oh my god.
That's another game I'm like really excited about. Is the Let's Go's.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want them in my life. I don't know how this is gonna look. Bam! There you go. There's a picture of it. Might have to give it a second to see it.
All right.
But oh my god, it's just so cute. I want one. So bad.
So bad.
Like, you don't even know.
Yeah.
Oh my good god. But no, it's just cute.
Oh, now I see it. Yo, that's actually really cool. Yeah.
Right?
Okay, that's actually, yeah, that's actually pretty dope.
I need it in my life. I also want the Kingdom Hearts PS4 that they're coming out with.
Yeah, so what's the story about that?
Story about what?
The Kingdom Hearts PS4. Is that just a over the seas only type thing, or are they actually doing that?
I think so, but it's listed on the Japanese Sony store, and I have been following it like a hawk.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen so far, I haven't really read that it's still Japan only.
Mm-hmm.
Like quite a few articles, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be. They could just be like, oh, well, let's just get people's hopes up because we're jerks.
Right.
But I know people, and hopefully they can help me.
Yeah, there you go. Get it. Interesting. The thing is, like, I wish I waited on my console. I wish I waited to get a console later on with like the 1 terabytes and the special edition versions of things, because the God of War PS4 looks so cool.
Oh my god, right?
Yeah, and it's just like, but why? I already have one. What do you mean I have to like either trade this in or buy another one, you know?
The thing that kind of upset me, I'm so sorry, what?
No, you're good.
The Spider-Man PS4 was actually not that exciting.
Yeah, I did see that. It's just too much red.
It's just so much red, and like the controller was just a red controller.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't anything fancy. Like even the God of War one had like little Nordic runes in it. The Star Wars one had Star Wars written on the little touchpad, and the 2 little thumb knobbies were 2 different colors.
Yeah.
Not because I'm a potato.
Yeah? You sure?
Hey, Nintendo knows we're talking about it.
Right? Oh god, what happened?
It's important information about your Nintendo account.
Oh, hey, there you go. But yeah, I really wish I waited on getting a console, especially a PS4, because I mean, right now I use that way more than my Xbox One. I can't even tell you. I think we talk about it every so often on the podcast. I can't even tell you the last time I actually turned on my Xbox One, other than it being a complete mistake and holding down the power button and be like, no, turn back off. I don't want you on.
Mean every single time I dust it, and I have the Halo 5 edition one.
Yeah.
And it like screams at me.
Yeah.
Just be mind my own business. And I'm like,
right. No. You go back off. I don't want you on.
Stop.
Yeah. I can't even imagine the amount of updates that I have for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah. The thing is that, see, like, going back to like the PS4 and like the collector's editions of things and whatnot, or at least specific ones, is that if they have a pro version of The Last of Us, if by any somehow they do something of that, I feel like that is the one system that I will like really consider myself getting, no matter how much the price is, because it's gonna obviously come with the game and things like that. But it's gonna be very rough. It's gonna be like, oh god, is it gonna be like $500 for this thing? You know what I mean? Or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But I mean, I do want to get the pro because I would love to run the game at 60, especially for like stream wise and things like that. But then I don't want to upgrade my PS4, you know, because this PS4 has PT on it, and I almost want to sell it because I think I don't know if this is true or not, but I think the PlayStation 4s that have PT still on it go for a decent amount, or people are wanting to get it. I don't know if that's necessarily true now because it's like nobody's really cares about it that much anymore. But
I'm gonna play dumb. What is PT?
It's the playable teaser or the playable trailer. It was the game that
Oh, that game, and then it got
the
canceled,
scary one.
and then it disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like my brain was like personal time,
Right.
personal trainer.
Yeah, PT.
Like,
yeah,
what?
personal. Yeah, some personal time. You know, I'm taking some PT.
I'm like, why would people care if you had personal time on this system?
Right. Yeah, I got personal time on it. Everybody want that, you know. It's like, oh my god, Anil's played that. Whoa. No. But because that game is no longer on the marketplace and it's not being made anymore, it's people still kind of want that game or that the install of that game on their console or whatever. So I don't know how much it is. I haven't looked at it. I only heard that people were like, oh, I really want that, and then they'd pay a pretty price for it. So F it.
And the only downside of that would be is you would have to keep your account logged in.
Yeah, that is definitely the downside of it. But if I can make like $500 from that, F it, you know? I'll just delete all my information from there, which PlayStation is there forever for life. 250 on eBay, yo, F that. Then never mind, I'll keep it.
Yeah, dude, you could trade it in some more.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. If The Last of Us came out with another one that was a pro version, I might consider doing that because I just love that game so freaking much.
It is such a really good game. It is.
Yeah.
Words, man.
Yeah. Like the Last of Us is really good as far as like PS4 exclusives. The Last of Us is really good. God of War was really good. If I had to like rank it right now, it's The Last of Us, God of War, and Spider-Man right now. But I haven't finished Spider-Man, so I don't know the story 100%. But my God, it was so good.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
I like Spider-Ham.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites in the Spider-Man universe.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, because then if you get stranded with them, you just kill them and you got food.
Right? Rum ham. Freaking, I haven't watched Always Sunny in a long time.
I've been thinking about rewatching it.
Yeah. I'll have to check it out at some point. All right. Anything else you wanted to touch up on?
Nothing that I have written down.
All right. I'm going to start wrapping it up.
Oh, I have to skip Tiff. Oh.
Rip.
Yeah, but there's you.
Hey, what's up? My name's Anil. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Anil_. Typically stream in the morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12. Nice 4-hour stream. Doing a lot of variety stuff, playing a lot of Spooderman right now. But then wanting to get into Destiny, and then also, you know, I dabble in Overwatch. Also, I'm on Twitter at Anil_was_taken. And yeah, that's me.
I should probably boop. And me. If you're on this channel, you should just hit the follow button. Or you can also subscribe too. You get a cool unicorn emote. I'm on Twitter, kind of sort of use it, not really. It's at Unicorn Muffin TV, and I also have a website, unicornmuffin.tv. a lot of dot TVs. But I think that's it. I stream whenever I have time. Forgot to add that. There we go. Alright, you got anything else to say to our awesome people who are watching and or listening right now?
I am so close to banning Slappy that
Don't.
I fell asleep talking about Slappy. What happened? But that's about it.
That's about it. Alrighty, so we will catch you guys next week, hopefully. And Tiff should be here, hopefully.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.